Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Front Porch here on WBOK. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the class is Jared Bro coming back from the weekend. Good morning, and welcome to the Front Porch. Join us. Grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug, or a tumbler of your favorite frosty or steamy adult beverage. But mind your manners. Say good morning. Hit us up on the talk line at 504-582-9422, or you can join us on one of our chats via Instagram or YouTube. And for sure, hang out with us for the next 3 hours where we will cruise the news with a New Orleans focused scope. And don't forget, we are on the historic campus of Xavier University at the foot of the overpass on Norman C. Francis Parkway. So we are home, and you are welcome to join in. Hey, y'all. Hey. Made it to the other side of the weekend. And my goodness, a time was had. And I hope that all of you all that I was able to see and hug on, that you enjoyed the rest of your weekend after we had our opportunity to hang out. Super shout out and a hello to Cam and I'm gonna say the names right because otherwise I'm gonna mess them up. But yeah, shouts out to Cam for bringing her family with Sybil and Jessica. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna make sure that I have her name correctly. But yeah, it was wonderful to see you all, and also y'all came and hung out with us extra at Smooth Fest, which was pretty much a good time had by all. And we'll get into more of what took place during the weekend, but I hope that you all again are having a good start to your week. And I want to say a special happy first day of school to the young ladies at BE Academy out in Nashville, Tennessee. Class starts today, and I can't wait to meet my new batch of students. And shouts out to the teachers who are there holding it down, who have already gotten school underway about an hour ago. And then also, welcome back to school to everybody who's going. I see a lot of school buses are back out on the road, and it is definitely a lot of additional traffic that had not been, that I have learned or grown to definitely love during the summertime. But we are back in full effect. Make sure that you have all of your materials that were requested. I know some people were saying some things about school supply list being a little extra, but I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. Just like your pockets are weird, the funding that got cut to give your kids what they need to learn at their best has now been shifted onto us, in addition to the taxes that we already pay, because a lot of us couldn't be bothered to go out and vote. A lot of us couldn't be bothered to vote in the gubernatorial election nor the presidential election. And right now, you're seeing some of the impacts and feeling some of the impacts. So I tell you what, teacher salaries are not going up. And for the most part, your teachers are already providing things for their entire roster, whether it be name tags or whether it be supplies that they made sure they kept from last year. And for kids that they know whose parents are not going to be able to afford them, you're talking about your kids sharing materials with them. Your teachers have probably already created enough supply to cover them for a little while. And how selfish and unchristian like, for those of you who like to add that you are such, how unchristian like is that for you not to want to have the least of the kids that are in the classroom with your kids to have supplies? So let's be better people. Let's do a better job of being good steward to the young people, because if we don't take care of them, the same people y'all gonna be looking forward to taking care of you as you are old and not able to have as much mobility. You're going to be looking for a young person who you're going to say doesn't want to work because you, yeah, didn't think they were necessary. But anyway, we're gonna start things off in a pretty good light and sharing of happiness. Again, this weekend, uh, quite a few things were happening around the city. Red Dress Run Took place on Saturday. It was well attended. I was not able to get down there because my calendar for Saturday was already full. Of course, CJ played this weekend. He played at DBA and he played, I think, at the Spotted Cat. I don't know. Homeboy be rolling. Then Myri went to her other job because, yes, man don't work, man don't eat. And again, we had the Jazzy Jeans Greater New Orleans Foundation Scholarship Brunch that was sold out and well attended. It was a really good time. And then that night, uh, on Saturday night, we had Smooth Fest. So it was definitely a time. It was a good time had by all. It was wonderful to see people I hadn't seen in a long time. And again, those of you who have lended your contributions to scholarships for our young people, regardless of the source that you have donated to, thank you. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. I too have children who are in college, and the cost is not ever decreasing, it is always increasing. So thank you all who support the students. Hey y'all, what's going on? Good morning to hey Miss Joyce. Good morning, Samarium. Hey Charles. Hey Sean. It's hot in Australia. Good morning. Hey Gracie. Good morning, Gerald Bastion. And you said the teachers are striking for better pay here in Victoria. So I mean, during the pandemic, everybody was talking about they not accustomed to being a teacher, or they're not a teacher, and all of the things and the demands that they put on teachers. It became a commodity. Like, oh, where are the teachers? Where we thank you for the teachers, and now y'all sending kids back to school expecting top performance with low supplies. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. But yes, to all of the people who are still working in the industry of education, shouts out to you. This is, I think, year 21 for me. No, year 20. The CJ is going to be 21. Yeah, year 20 for me. Yeah, because I started teaching you fall 2006. Wow, that was 20 years ago, Jerry. You old. That is crazy. But yeah, shouts out to all the teachers who are still in the industry, all of the leaders who actually listen to the parents and to the teachers and their support staff so that all children are getting what it is that they need. If you are the stop of the circle and cycle of help for these students, I need you to find something else better to do, because being in the way of progress is not where we are supposed to be um, working toward or advocating for. So yeah, all of those things for sure, for sure. Trying to think of some other stuff that has going on. Of course, Graylin and I will be in Atlanta. I will arrive there tomorrow night, and we'll be there for the 2026 National Association of Black Journalists. And I am super excited because this is my first time attending as an actual member. So yeah, very very happy to know that I'll be able to join the journalists that are out there. I'm still just a nosy teacher who is curious about a lot of stuff. I have varied interests, so I seek them out as as they trigger my thought. But I do not ever want to refer to myself in a position or title that has not been earned by me just yet. So yes, I am a nosy teacher. For those of you who listen, and I like to know stuff. That's pretty much it. I like to know stuff. The people who studied journalism, I didn't have to take those courses. My bachelor's degree is in accounting. I can tell you about journal entries, and, you know, auditing and things like that. Or I can teach you about math, but journalism is for the people who have been trained to do so. And I am appreciative of those who are responsible with that knowledge and the gift. Because some outlets and some practitioners of that craft are not doing their due diligence with regard to making sure that good information is being disseminated, not just um, not just bias. And we all have bias, which is again why I do not refer to myself as a journalist because I share my opinion. I share my opinion based on uh, facts, but I don't necessarily am not the authority of that thing because I'm telling you how I feel or what I think about something, which is debatable. And that's not what journalists necessarily do. So just want to make sure I put that distinction. However, even with me saying that I'm not a journalist, I do try to, when I speak about things, speak from a place that I do know of this information, not just pulling stuff out of the sky. And some people should make a better use of that. But anyway, you listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Attention, WBOK listeners. Are you a fan of the station and want to show your support and style? Well, we've got some exciting news for you. Introducing the official WBOK merchandise, the perfect way to wear your love for the station. Whether you're a longtime listener or a new fan, we've got something for everyone. Head to WBOK1230.com now and grab your WBOK gear before it's gone. When you buy WBOK merch, you're not just getting quality items, you're supporting the station you love.
Good Monday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. This morning, 2 more defendants in the stage wreck saga will stand trial. Disbarred lawyer Sean Alfredish and another man, Leon Parker, are accused of plotting to kill a federal witness in the case. It comes after lawyers Jason Giles and Vanessa Mata, Alfredish's fiancée, were convicted of staging wrecks and filing false insurance claims. Today, a class certification hearing as part of the ongoing litigation against Brad Pitt's Make It Right Foundation. Lawyers connected to the case say if the judge approves, the case can proceed as class action trial versus every homeowners filing individual lawsuits. Brad Pitt's foundation built dozens of homes in New Orleans following Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Homeowners paid $150,000 for the properties, even though the construction costs were significantly higher. The homes were allegedly built with materials unsuitable for the area, leading to issues like rot, structural damage, and mold. And this morning, a man is recovering after being shot in New Orleans East. Police say a man was shot at least once near Papania Drive and Chef-Mentor Highway around 5:30 a.m. yesterday. He was taken to the hospital. No word yet on a motive for that shooting or if any arrests have been made so far. Call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111 if you have any information that can help police. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. And have a great
Step back into time and experience the moments that shaped our world at the National World War II Museum. This world-renowned museum brings history to life, telling the stories of the American experience in the war that changed the world, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. From immersive exhibits to powerful personal stories, this is more than a museum. Go to nationalww2museum.org and plan your visit today.
This is The Law and Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
If you had $1 million, would you leave it to an 18-year-old?
Hopefully not, but that's exactly what can happen with a simple will. The money goes straight to your kids when they hit the legal age, no guardrails.
A trust lets you control when and how they receive their inheritance. You can set ages, milestones, or even make sure they finish school first.
Give them security, not a spending spree.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. We are back from the weekend, and I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Hey, you, Mark, you should be tuning in, whether we have a pre-recorded or whatever. It's probably something you might have missed while you were at work. You shouldn't always need to have our presentation for you to enjoy it. But at any rate, good morning, and good morning. We are here. We will be in Atlanta later on this week. I leave on tomorrow, and I'm super excited. Super excited. Had such a good weekend. My goodness gracious. The ladies of the Alpha Beta Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha did a phenomenal job. If y'all can see the screen, I have on my pen that Cam brought to me from Boulay. Specially for me. I love it. I love it. And then also, what else? What else did I do? Yesterday I kind of just slept. CJ had to um CJ had to play at a church, and I think somebody called him to play somewhere else, and I was just like, yeah, you're gonna have to make it enough because I can't do no more. I'm tired. And I danced. When I say all day Saturday, I'm gonna send you one of the posts from the day so you can put it up. But yeah, all we did was dance from the brunch all the way to the from the brunch all the way to Smooth Fest. And I originally had a um a third party that I was supposed to go to, and it was canceled, which I was looking forward to, but I'm all right with it because I needed to go sat down somewhere. Like, I feel like my hip hurts right now because it was just too much. Oh, I got to dance with one of the guys from the 69 Boys. That was super fun. And got to see how Sizzle, the artist. I'm trying to think of who else. Big Cheese, DJ Big Cheese was there. Polo Silk was there. Um, B Mike, Hollywood was the host. I'm trying to think of who else was out there, but the crowd was bigger this year. So I think after a while, we're gonna outgrow that. I saw PJ the DJ, got to see him. Of course, Kango Slim and Misdemeanor, those are my friends from like way, way back. So we all just were kind of hanging out. And then my classmates who do a phenomenal job of supporting the people who graduated with us rather. Class of 1994, McDonald 35. When they call us, we all make sure that we pop out, and we did, of course, the same thing last night. But we had a wonderful time. Hot Boy Ronald performed, and it's a vibe. And while it is still summertime, the nighttime makes it a little bearable, where you're not feeling like you are smothering, because that daytime heat with the sun is just too much. It's way too oppressive, way too oppressive. But the nighttime, it was in Broad, what is it called, Broadmoor Theater, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and perfect venue, outside staging, seating. Then there are two restaurants on site, but also like food trucks that you can order from. So yeah, Flag Boy Giz, it was a time. It really indeed was a time, and the music took us back to into the 90s when we were in high school and getting ready to go to college. The songs that peppered our listening. They played it. Miss T came out and she performed. It was indeed a vibe. And then from that morning, I don't know if you all, for those of you who live here, if you've heard of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Jazzy Jeans brunch that is put on by the Alpha Beta Omega chapter. It funds scholarships for students, but the brunch itself is a time. It is literally a day party. You hear about a lot of day parties during Essence, but this is a day party. You don't have to wear any particular color. All you have to do is come out and have a good time. The band this year was the Royal Essence Band, and then also I think it was DJ Gator who was the DJ, and then the second line band that rolled us in, and the Tramps that rolled us out. Like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So those of you who have heard about it, or you see the videos and or the pictures on social media, I mean, you had to be there. You can play that without sound. Yeah, because it'll be way too much to try and put together. But those of you who are watching online, Jared's gonna run a video just of a couple of things that are up there. And if you follow me online, and of course you'll see them. You would have seen them by now. But man, this weekend it was a phenomenal time. The Brassaholics were out there, and a lot of people who went to school with us at 35, and people who went to maybe middle school or lived in the neighborhoods. It was an amazing. I mean, I cannot stress enough. It was an amazing time, and I look forward to it growing again next year, because there was the music from that time. Some of the songs I had forgotten about, but we again got outside. You got to make sure your knees work. Don't be outside without hydrating. But yeah, it was most definitely a time to be had, and that was just from the Smooth Fest, and then I'll get some more information up there for you guys to see what took place at the scholarship brunch. 504-582-9422. Hey Wanda,
Good morning, Miss Campbell.
how are you?
I'm sore but happy. I just did my first water aerobics class in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And trust me,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
I can't skip 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, that's a long. Your body's going. I don't know what just happened here. I wasn't relaxed, and now you got me doing this other stuff. This some foolishness.
Yes, this is some foolishness. But since you're talking about Raj and the fact that he has an August birthday, I'm going to wish a happy heavenly August 10th birthday to Dorothy Mae Taylor. Today is her birthday.
That makes sense that she's a Leo too.
Yes, so I got to bring the Leo essence in it, but yes, today is her birthday.
Well, happy birthday, and yes, remember and love Dorothy Mae Taylor, and yes, everything about all the things she did. Appreciate her so much, for sure.
Yes, and to all the Leos, all the August 10th Leos, happy birthday. I'm still celebrating mine, child. You can't go partying and miss 2 weeks of exercise.
No, I do not recommend at all. No, I don't.
All right, that's all I want to contribute.
Are you back
to this
in school?
Monday.
Are you back at work?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Don't worry. It will be known when I'm there.
Well, I start today. I start. My class starts at 1:25, and but they're not here, so it's not a stress point for me. I'm excited to see them.
Cool. Like I said, I get a couple of weeks off and back to the trenches.
I hear you. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that.
No problem.
All right.
Take care. See y'all.
Okay. Bye-bye. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. Oh, so many more of y'all have come up this morning. Good morning. Hey, Lori. Good morning, Mark Joseph. Good morning, Randy Wells. How you doing? Where are y'all? Are y'all back home or y'all traveling still? Good morning to Sherman Bunch and Charles Ferguson. How y'all doing this morning? Sherman, I'm not going to be able to be here for the tacos tomorrow. So, I don't know. You have to put something on the side for your girl, because I do like the tacos a lot. a whole lot. So, Jared, what did you do this weekend? And was it all voluntold, or did you want to go do stuff this weekend?
There we go.
There we go.
No, I don't think I was voluntold this weekend.
Okay. So you got out of your own volition. What'd you
Yeah.
do?
I went around on Veterans. I went to different stores.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up, I guess, last I went to the mall. So, yeah,
How
we just walked around.
how is the mall experience these days? I used to love cruising the mall when I was a teenager. The plaza was where you went because it had all kinds of things. There was an ice skating rink there. Then by the time you came along, maybe they had the carousel.
Mm-hmm.
They had play place, like the McDonald's play place when they first had the big um play areas for kids. The McDonald's in the plaza had a really good one. There was a movie theater in the plaza. There were stores like you had Mervin's, Dillard's that was DH Homes before then, and somewhere in between Maison Blanc. Then you had J.C. Penney and Sears. Yeah, Sears.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, it was a really long, but like my parents, I don't know if you've seen in the wintertime, I have this big wool coat with the hood on it. My dad bought that for me my freshman year in high school. Yeah, we have stuff that lasts. Even though it's old, still good stuff. But yeah, I like to go in the stores. Like I know everybody has these online shopping things. I prefer it for things when I'm in a space that I just don't want to be bothered. Because there was a shoe store that I found when the kids were little, and I used to buy work shoes from there called Piper Lime. It's not even open anymore. It was through like Gap and something else. But I used to buy a ton of stuff online just because of the convenience. But I noticed the more people do more things in their homes without interacting with other humans, they become more and more weird and start doing more and more weird stuff, which is that's part of the reason why I think we have a lot of these far right, far left leaning ideas is because people don't talk to anybody other than the people in their sphere, and it's making them dumber. It's
I definitely agree on that.
there is
You're
making
all
them.
just sitting around
If
talking about.
nobody is challenging
Yeah.
you, you are going to get more stupid because it's not causing you to push past your understanding of it. And just because you have an understanding of something doesn't mean that is the final thought.
That is
And
the
a
only,
lot of people don't look at things that way.
not the only understanding.
It stresses me out. It stresses me out big time. And, you know, I guess what had that on my mind today was um I made a comment in somebody in a on a post, I think by one of the news centers or something. And my ask was, do the pumps work? Yet. Oh, well, this mayor's done that. Do the pumps work? Yet. That was the ask. And a lot of the laws you follow, I authored. Good for you. But do the pumps work yet? All of what you're telling me don't have nothing to do with nothing. I'm pretty simple in my ask. I don't move the goalposts, but you telling me stuff that I didn't ask you for. Hold that. Hold that. And then the candidate you supported lost. Get over it. First of all, I live in Jefferson Parish. So let's start there. And secondly, I want New Orleans to win. So, one, until you can answer the questions that I asked, which were, do the pumps work yet. Shut up talking to me. And that swag surf was trash. There's that. So, and for any reference, I posted a real swag surf on my podcast page. I mean, nobody is above correction. Now, just because you happen to hate black women does not mean that I'm not going to ask questions of the person that's doing the job right now. It don't have nothing to do with the skin color. Don't have nothing to do with nothing. It has all to do with distrust and show and prove. Period. That's it. That's all. That is all. Because telling me all of the rest of the stuff, I mean, and answering people, because other people started asking the same question. Do the pumps work? Do the pumps work? It's hurricane season. Pressing matters are my concern. Then I got accused of not caring about the city, which is insane. The city that I have taught in, the city that I travel to every day to work in, the city whose arms makes me who I am. If you don't go to hell and shut up talking to me, wrestle with somebody else in the comments. Wrestle with somebody else who is going to get emotional and upset. Because it ain't me. Go fight for your life in somebody else's comments. Because I said what I said. And you still didn't answer the question. Goofy. Anyway, yes, Earl, they didn't answer the question. You have to get out of echo chambers. You got to get out of spaces where people only, y'all have like a coded language that cannot be deciphered or it doesn't make sense outside of your little group. Go learn some extra stuff. It's good for you. It's healthy. And yeah, it doesn't always feel good when you are challenged. But if what you're saying holds the weight that it needs to, it'll hold weight in your argument. Like, we're not 5 years old. Get over it. You're on. And that's on, period. Like, grow up. Again, I like discourse. I love to have conversations that challenge my own, right? Even the ones in the case that they are uncomfortable. Even in cases where the conversations are uncomfortable to me. We need to work it out. I'll have a conversation about it. But where is the foolishness where you pick up your ball and go home? Just because you don't like it. Not on this particular topic. If we were talking about what's going on in the confines of your home, that is none of my business. But as we talk about what has to and what needs to happen with regard to the citizens, particularly the children, and the homes and property of people who have for generations belonged to this city, do the pumps work yet? Do the pumps work yet? The swag surfing fix the pumps not working yet. If the answer to that is no, come back to the table when you're ready to answer that particular question. Do not offer information that was not asked. Hey, is it going to rain outside? Oh, the Saints couldn't ready to play. Hi, what? What? Stay on the topic. You have a question. Yeah, yes.
I do.
What's your
I
question?
do not know how people do that, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about something completely different. You're talking about, oh, the sky looked weird today. What did I just ask you? Had nothing to do with that.
Nothing. Stay on topic. As a reading specialist and a writing teacher, I hate to teach writing. I don't like it. I hate it. But again, stay on the topic. Restate the question. Are the pumps working yet? That's the question. To answer, you restate the question with the pumps are working, and you start to give your justification, or you start your statement with restating the questions, the pumps are not working yet. At this time, ... But if you're not answering the question that I asked you, the rest of that stuff don't even matter. Don't matter. It does not matter, not one iota. And speech and debate was one of my particular teams that I enjoyed. Shout out to Mr. Johnson, who made me do the debate part instead of just only the prose, because I prefer the prose and poetry, but restate the question, explain your answer, give evidence, close your reply. Really simple. One more time, because if the question is asked, I need you to know how to stay on topic. Restate the question. The question is, are the pumps working? The pumps are working because, or the pumps are not working because. Anything else after that don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about. And that is from Miss Kimber White Dupree, reading specialist. And we're going to take this break. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. Is what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Partly cloudy for much of the day, with a chance for half of us to see scattered showers and storms for the afternoon and the evening. Any of this rain could contain some heavy downpours with lots of lightning. Highs reach 90 to 92 degrees, feeling like the upper 90s to low 100s. Tonight, it's partly cloudy with lows 75 to 80. More scattered showers Tuesday with highs 90 to 95 degrees. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Reshad.
Real issues, real talk, real solutions. Miss an episode of The Reality Check? You can catch every episode anytime. Search WBOK Media on your favorite podcast app to tap the bold commentary, real-time reactions, and powerful perspectives from the people and leaders shaping our city. Download, share, and rate it 5 stars, because the real ones always stay informed.
New Orleans is built to host, and at the New Orleans Ernest N. Memorial Convention Center, it is where big ideas, major events, and careers come together under one roof. As the 6th largest convention center in the country with a team recognized as a national top workplace, we are proud to power the events that keep our city moving forward. Our staff of more than 450 brings nearly 3,900 years of combined experience, an average of almost 9 years each. If you're looking for a robust benefits package, career stability, and opportunity, visit mccno.com to explore open positions today.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana companies through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about what the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation does, please visit www.jazzandheritage.org.
For 5 years, one event has brought our community together around one goal: better health. I'm Judy Morse. Join the Urban League of Louisiana and presenting sponsor Oxner Health on Saturday, August 15th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for the 5th annual Big Health event at the Ernest M. Memorial Convention Center. Enjoy free health screenings, free admission, free parking, and activities for the whole family. The Big Health event. One day, one place, all health.
Interest rates and inflation are out of control. Is your credit card debt also out of control? It's time to resolve your debt and take back control for a lot less than what you owe. If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, then you need to call us right now. Debt Fix Pros can significantly reduce the amount you owe, and you could be debt-free faster than you think.
I knew we had to do something. Our debt was growing.
It was getting out of control, and we just didn't know what to do.
We saw an ad for Debt Fix Pros. We called, and they showed us how fast they could get us out of debt.
It really was amazing, and now we're back in control.
Call now, and we'll show you how easy it is to fix your debt. The call and consultation are free. Call Debt Fix Pros right now at 800-311-5977. That's 800-311-5977. 800-311-5977.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this Movie Monday. This is our day, y'all, because tomorrow will not be here. I will be on my way to Atlanta. I am so excited. I have packed not a thing, and I do mean nothing. And I know I haven't even done. You know how you do the before you go on a trip shopping. I haven't done any of that either. So I think though, because I'm going to stay hang out with my cousin. My cousin is a teacher in Atlanta, and he lives um not far from where the host hotel is gonna be. But he's living in the house that he lived in when we were teenagers, where his mom lived. So I'm super excited about that for sure. Yeah. So I'm super excited. Thank you. I don't know if that's a verified answer, but thank you for commenting. We love the traction. But yeah, we're gonna be hanging out in the same areas that we hung out before, but this time with adults with money. Because when we were teenagers, we had to make it fix um, however it could work. But yeah, I'm super excited about this, and also about getting information from other professionals. Yeah, I am definitely looking to get together with other professionals and um, to see what is no Mark Amtrak. And the last time I didn't take Greyhound, I took the Flix bus. I don't know how much different it is, but yeah, for sure. Anyway, um, yeah, I'm looking forward to the trip to see how it was. Recently, I have some friends who took the train to California, which I do want to take the Sunset Rail at some point. But this is my first time ever taking the train, which is super cool. And if y'all have taken the train before, let me know. My aunt used to do it all the time when she wasn't able to drive to and from Macon. And I never considered going with her because we drove everywhere. But now, yeah, I'm looking forward. And if it's a cool ride, then definitely I'll be doing it again. Not for short trips. I don't know that I would do the the sunset um, trip as a regular passenger, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Uh, you got that other clip? Not clip, but that other video to show you guys what the brunch kind of looked like on Saturday. And Cam and her friends and family are gonna be traveling back today. Mark says, I've been wanting to ride the train. You'll have to let us know how it was. Yeah, for sure. I have to let you know how it went. It was super, like, yeah, if it was super fun, I'm excited. And my daughter keeps insisting that we've ridden a train before, but the Polar Express does not count. I think you're on that train for maybe 30 minutes at max, and you don't even leave the city limits. So, no, that does not count as um as a train ride. Not at all. Oh, if you see this lady, if y'all watching online, the lady in the green hat, her name is Chantel, and people walk up to her and hug and kiss her on a regular basis, thinking that she's me. So please ask that lady her name before y'all walk up on her. Cause I swear, I told her we were gonna walk around the floor at the brunch, and you should have seen the people doing double takes trying to see if she was me and I was her. She's taller than me, a lot taller than me, and she's thinner than I am. So yes, please ask who you are hugging on and kissing on before you reach out and touch them people, please. And thank you for sure. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Chicago leaders are celebrating the reopening of the Austin Green Line station on the city's west side. Black Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Accessibility is a fundamental right, and it is our responsibility to ensure that every resident and visitor can move freely through our city.
The $21 million project modernizes the historic station with new ADA accessible features, including an elevator, escalator, and improved access to CTA rail service. Questions continue to surround the death of Black 18-year-old Nolan Wells in Mississippi. Attorneys say some of the friends who were with Wells on a July 4th boating trip are conducting their own review of what happened on Horn Island, while official autopsy and toxicology results remain pending. And Taylor Farms is recalling products containing jalapenos over concerns about possible salmonella contamination, with affected items including certain salsas and guacamole products. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared, and we are back on Movie Monday following the weekend. The weekend was a time. It was a time, and definitely have no regrets about this entire weekend. And then as of tomorrow, both Graylin and I will be, we will be in Atlanta. And I'm pretty excited because, again, my family is there. And if I've ever told y'all about the shenanigans, my God, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a real good time. What y'all up to? 504-582-9422. Have you heard from Elwin yet this morning? Did he call on the Good Morning Show? He late right now.
But Miss Pam did call the Good Morning Show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, they're supposed to listen to the station all day long, so I'm very grateful when they do support the shows on the station, because the listenership makes a huge difference indeed. Yeah. But what y'all got going on? What are y'all plans while we're out? I'm not sure exactly what's going to be taking place. But as soon as I know, y'all know. As soon as I know, y'all will know for sure. I'm looking forward to having this countdown, and also in having this gathering of information with Uncle Gray, because he went last year. It was in Chicago. Had too much going on last year. Nobody could be dealing with travel and all the craziness that was taking place last year. Now, I got two grown-ups. One will be turning 21 this month, and then another is going to be moving into her dorm on August 19th. So all of these great things are taking place. I am super, super excited that one chapter is opening as another one is preparing to close. So yay. 504-582-9422. Hey, Pam.
Good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine. I was just listening to you talking. Yeah, I talked to them this morning, and I was wondering the same thing about where is Elwin Aloysius?
Say again?
I was wondering where Elwin Aloysius is at.
You know what? You called this name. Hang on. Elwin, you've been requested. How are you this morning?
I am doing fine.
Yeah, you were late this morning. You normally call the first hour.
Yeah, I know. I just woke up.
Oh, you just woke up? You had a lot of weekend this weekend?
Yeah, I had a good weekend.
Yeah. Or what did you do? Because it sounds like the weekend is still on you.
No, it's not. I got around to watching the movie, and I watched some of the movie, not all of it, but some of it.
Mm-hmm.
I went out, and this weekend I'm going out with the group.
Okay.
So, so it's gonna be a good weekend.
Okay, you sound like you still weekending.
No, I'm not weekended. No, I mean let's say it this way. I'm getting energy.
You getting energy?
Yes, I get up.
Did you do your exercises?
Yeah, I did some of it, but I gotta finish them off.
Oh, okay. Well, make sure you get to them because you sound like you need a pick me up. Sound like you dragging.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Okay.
Well, how was your weekend?
How was my weekend? It was good. Look, Pam is on the phone. She can talk to you.
Hi, Pam.
Hey, Elwin. Hey, baby. How are you?
I'm doing
Are
fine,
you okay?
Pam.
Is Mary there?
No, she's not here.
Okay. Well, give her a call. She needs to come by. You don't sound like yourself.
I don't sound like myself.
No, you don't.
No.
Maybe because I just got up.
But you normally up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm right behind you at 5.
Well, let's say it this way. I overslept.
Way overslept. Okay, boo. I understand. It be like that sometimes.
And no, Mary Jane was not involved.
I mean, if she was, it's fine. That would give us a reason to hear how you sounding right now.
Well, I'll be all right.
Okay. Well, you didn't listen to concerts this weekend?
No. I watched a little bit of the Drew Brees thing, and then I went out.
Okay.
So I wonder if Cam Jordan gonna get in there next.
You know, I don't watch sports, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's my boy. He's going in there next. Just watch. But you take care of yourself, Elwin, and call us back. I mean, call us back.
I will as soon as I'm on my feet.
Right? It sound like you need a nap.
Well, you know what
No,
movie
I
it
had
is?
one.
And what's the name of the movie?
It was the Aretha Franklin story.
Wrong answer. That's not the movie we played.
Oh, I don't. Oh, you're messing with me now, Pam.
Love you, Elwin. Talk to you later, baby.
Talk to you later.
All right.
All right,
later.
baby. Bye-bye.
Later.
That's funny. Well,
that was funny.
Yeah.
But I want you to enjoy yourself, Kimba, and let us know when you get back about the train ride. And for Mr. Grayland, we're going to celebrate his birthday next Tuesday.
Yes. We'll be back.
All right.
All right.
I'll be there, and you know I like to bring things.
Yes, I'm excited.
All right, baby. Take care of yourself.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I mean that tracks, right? That whole entire conversation, that tracks. Good Lord have mercy. That's funny. Yeah, Mark, Pam, asking for answers and giving buzzers. Listen, it's what we do on the front porch. I love that y'all make it your own. It's a lovely thing. It really is a lovely thing. I have a question because this is definitely something that I have an attachment to. Parents, how many of y'all don't have school age kids but still enjoy buying office supplies? I know that is a weird thing. I think it's a teacher thing, but I love seeing all the new folders and stuff they have during the school, like at the beginning of the school year. You get like brand new designs. The colors are really bright. Because by December, those things are destroyed if you don't get like the durable things. Aluminum paper folders and them flimsy plastic folders are done. But I like buying school supplies. Like I really get excited, and I don't know if it's because I'm a teacher. Because even when I wasn't actually teaching consistently, I still like school supplies. All the highlighters, the sticky notes, the different points on the pen. I know that sounds really goofy, but I love it. I only like certain kinds of pencils. Like I like the Ticonderoga pencils because the write and the feel of them feel good. I don't like fine point pens because I have a very, very ugly handwriting, and fine point pens exacerbate how terrible my handwriting is. Um, when the new crayons came out a couple years, the flesh tone ones, I went and got some. Cause like when you're coloring people, instead of them all being one chocolate brown, you could make them different variations of color. But yeah, I'm excited about this time. I'm excited about my kiddo getting ready to like really, really be unattached to me. Cause Imari, when they talk about Velcro babies, she wasn't a physical Velcro baby, but if I made a step, she was making it too. So I'm super excited and a bit anxious because, like I said before, I don't think our kids have ever been away from us longer than maybe 2 weeks when they would go and visit my mother in law in Baton Rouge for the Christmas holidays. But other than that, and CJ traveling to play music, I think Sawani was the longest time he was there. He was there for like a month. But this is gonna be new territory. And what do y'all do when y'all kids go do other stuff without y'all? I'm curious. I know Sherman Bunch is doing an event for moms sending their babies off to school. Yeah, I need a new support group. I had one when CJ left, but we all sent boys that year, I think, and everything was cool. But something about sending my little Chucky doll off to school feels kind of icky. I don't know. I'm glad she's going away. She'll get to experience living somewhere else, but also we have family there, so in case somebody has to be there, Johnny on the spot, somebody's there, and then we're sending her with one of her friends from high school, their roommates, so that counts. But yeah, she's not gonna be down the hall. She won't be. Her and CJ won't be yelling across the hall at each other, and that was a bit of an experience for her when he left. So we'll see how he reacts when she leaves. Oh, you're listening to the Front Porch here on WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Trying to grow your business or increase traffic to your location? We can help. WBOK 1230 AM has a number of solutions that will meet your individual needs. Give one of our consultants a call today at 504-582-9420 or email us at info@wbok1230.com. And remember, an investment with WBOK is an investment in our community. Call today.
Good Monday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. This morning, 2 more defendants in the stage wreck saga will stand trial. Disbarred lawyer Sean Alfredish and another man, Leon Parker, are accused of plotting to kill a federal witness in the case. It comes after lawyers Jason Giles and Vanessa Mata, Alfredish's fiancée, were convicted of staging wrecks and filing false insurance claims. Today, a class certification hearing as part of the ongoing litigation against Brad Pitt's Make It Right Foundation. Lawyers connected to the case say if the judge approves, the case can proceed as class action trial versus every homeowner's filing individual lawsuits. Brad Pitt's foundation built dozens of homes in New Orleans following Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Homeowners paid $150,000 for the properties, even though the construction costs were significantly higher. The homes were allegedly built with materials unsuitable for the area, leading to issues like rot, structural damage, and mold. And this morning, a man is recovering after being shot in New Orleans East. Police say a man was shot at least once near Papania Drive and Chef-Mentor Highway around 5:30 a.m. yesterday. He was taken to the hospital. No word yet on a motive for that shooting or if any arrests have been made so far. Call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111 if you have any information that can help police. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. And have a great day.
AURN News. I'm Jamie Jackson. Guy Kawasaki has spent decades helping shape how people think about innovation, leadership, and what it means to make an impact. Kawasaki is the former chief evangelist of Apple. Yeah, that Apple. He's a former Apple fellow. He's the chief evangelist of Canva and the creator of the Remarkable People podcast. He's also the author of Think Remarkable, one of the best books I've read, and a must-read for anyone trying to grow, lead, build, or become a better version of themselves.
Things will come across your radar that interests you, not passion, just interest, and scratch those itches. You know, it may be surfing, it may be hockey, it may be violin, it may be photography, it may be physics, it may be politics, you know, who knows what it is, but just scratch those interests, and then over the course of a lifetime, you scratch a lot of interests, and some of them will turn into passions.
For AURN News, I'm Jamie Jackson.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Workdays work better with food. And not just any food, the good stuff. That's why there's Easy Cater, the workplace food platform where you can order from a huge variety of great restaurants for any group size, anytime, anywhere, all in one place. Whether it's gourmet deli trays for the client meeting, spicy noodles for the night shift, tacos for the weekend crew, or a big box of brownies to tell your team, thank you. Just use Easy Cater, one platform to feed them all and feed them well. Start an order at easycater.com.
When I hit my 50s, I felt like things were slowing down.
This is Sandra's Metamucil story.
I started taking Metamucil for digestion, but had no idea it would impact so much more. Not only did Metamucil help me feel more regular, but my heart health saw the benefits too.
Metamucil, one simple routine, 4 health benefits. Digestive health starts here. Go to Metamucil.com for more details.
Did you hear the news? Dr. Clark's 101 The Living Classroom has a new time. Catch us now every Wednesday at noon. Same program, same great conversations. Just a new time. So catch Dr. Clark's 101 The Living Classroom this Wednesday and every Wednesday only on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is Movie Monday, and we might get started a little earlier because we got some time. And as usual, we will have your Movie Monday pack from Minnie's Chocolates, the those of you who are interested in it. And you've already heard Miss Pam's testimony. And I never asked Cam how it was. Because Cam came and got it on Friday, but I never got a chance to ask because they were at all the stuff that I was at. They were at the brunch and they were at the at Smooth Fest. So the last thing on my mind was that popcorn. But yeah, I wonder, how was it? How was that? And what have y'all been up to this weekend? I know you went shopping. You went to church yesterday? Okay.
My yesterday is
Mhm.
now doing the show at, you remember?
Uh-huh.
At 10
Uh-huh.
to 11.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, that's when I went shopping.
Ah, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did go shopping. The outfit I had on Saturday was $20. The shoes, the shirt, and the pants. So I did do shopping, but yeah, it was a very quick shop.
Just not full trip shopping.
No, I
Some shop.
hate shopping. Like, my girlfriends and even the guys, my guy friends, they think that's curious that I don't enjoy shopping. Like if I'm going to a store, I know exactly what I'm looking. I know the look I'm looking for. I'm going to go to those stores that have those things, and then I'm gonna likely find some variation of something that I wanted, and I'm done. That looking through stuff over, like I hate that. I don't like it. My mom used to shop at like those big old stores like Solo and Marshalls and stuff like that. I mean, I get the practicality of doing it, especially when kids are young, the cost. But I used to hide underneath the clothes racks because this dumb. Why are we still doing this? Like, do we not know what we're coming here to get?
Yeah, my mom likes the Marshalls, the TJ Maxx, those types of stores.
Even if I'm going to that type of store, I know exactly what I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm not going into Wonder. People be like, oh, I'm going to the mall to get what? I don't know. I'm just going to look around to get what? Like, we have to have an objective.
I'm only going if I'm going
I'm
to get
only
something.
going to get something in particular. And the good thing about clothes, when you buy quality clothes, you don't have to keep rebuying stuff. You only have to make that purchase, and until it wears out its usefulness, then you get something else. But yeah, like I was telling Jared, I have had my uh same overcoat. And I mean, that's not the only one I have, but I have had the same wool overcoat purchased from Sears in 1990. Yeah, in 1990. And I still have it now in 2026, 30 some odd years later. So, those are pretty good quality. Matter of fact, I have a suit that my grandmother made that I still have. So yeah, if you buy quality stuff instead of like the fast fashion things or throwaway clothes, you'll be able to go into your own closet and go shopping. And yeah, I hate shopping. It annoys my life. The only shopping I'm gonna say that I enjoy doing is grocery shopping. I like walking up and down the aisles. I definitely I enjoy that. Outside of outside of that, I don't like shoe shopping. I know what size shoe I wear. I know that I can't wear extra narrow shoes because they're gonna hurt my feet. So I go looking for specific shoes. Now, if I think a particular pointy toe shoe would look cute at the at on my feet, I'll try them in a bigger size. But I don't have to try on like if I try more than 2 or 3 pairs of shoes on, I'm being held hostage. Like I really, really do not enjoy uh enjoy shopping like that. Yeah, for sure. So Jared, do you have something that you do prefer shopping for, or something that involves you browsing?
I guess for the most part, it's t-shirts.
T-shirt shopping?
Yeah, like outside of this, I do have like some nice t-shirts. I do have some outfits I put together.
Based on
Yeah.
No, I like grocery shopping and I like book shopping a lot. A whole lot. Oh, Anita asked, does my daughter like shopping? No, she could. I was very surprised in the beginning and even now that Imari even wanted to do the cotillion because Imari is me. Every now and then I might want to put something on, get a little cute, but I am a jeans and tennis shoe, t-shirt kind of girl. I don't enjoy all the extras that you have to do as a woman to do all the frilly stuff. I think it's pretty, but I don't love it. It's annoying. So when she said she wanted to wear the big dress, I was in shock because she's not that girl. Can she pull it off? Yes, she is very cute when she puts her, as my Uncle Mac used to call her, war paint on, and but no, I don't. She doesn't particularly prefer. She would prefer to shop online, but once she got really long, that wasn't an option because things would be too short. But yeah, no, she doesn't love it. Now she loves to also grocery shop because Imari likes to eat a lot. You couldn't tell it by looking at her. But Jared, you've seen her eat. The girl can go. Like she really can put it down. And I love to eat. So I like to eat a lot. That's just one of I don't know if you can call it a character flaw or things that we're very basic kind of people. Like most things don't excite. Like I enjoy experiences. I enjoy travel, but I enjoy being in my house. I Yeah, those like pretty simple, and it's odd that like my whole little crew, like we'll do outside stuff, but then we be just as good yelling through the house at each other. Hey, y'all hungry? Oh, where y'all want to go? No, I'm a cook. Yeah, I love all of that. All the other things, I like being around people until I can't be around people no more. But shopping, no, shopping's not a. I don't know. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we in here for? Like for babies, yes, you're always getting stuff, but you get basics for kids. You know that they're gonna need socks. You know, what is that? Some sort of attire. Like I'm talking about infants. It's really easy. It's simple. By the time they get to preschool and elementary school, for girls, for Mari, I kept her in a skirt, a pair of shorts, a wife beater, or a pink one. But I mean, very basic. And once her hair was done, that was a wrap. All of that bows and lace and it's too much. And I know everybody. I think that's part of the reason why I didn't dress her like that. My mom, every winter, every Christmas, you got a pair of black patent leather shoes, and every Easter you got white patent leather shoes. I used to sit in church and scuff those ugly things up. I could not stand them. I don't think I have a pair of patent leather shoes now because of it. But yeah, with little kids, it's easy. Once they get to high school, well, middle school, high school, you kind of see their style, and she just never was a frilly girl, which was perfect for me. Which is perfect for me. As long as her hair's done, we're good. Same thing. As long as my hair's done, or I got a headband, we're good. The rest of that is really of no big concern. Yeah. If my hair is done, the face is gonna be what it's gonna be. I mean, I'm a bathe. But outside of that, I'm not going through all them changes unless the event calls for it. You got to say formal or after 5 because probably gonna wear some jeans or some slacks because they're comfortable. They make me feel comfortable. All trussed up and all the other things and all the extras you got to do to your body, man. Listen, I'm not interested in all of that. So it's still hot. It's still summertime. I want to know, what foods are y'all eating right now? Like, where are you? Um, where are you getting your lunches and dinners and stuff? Or are you guys doing more cooking? Are you doing a lot of soups right now? Because salads are a little dicey. So what are y'all doing, or what are you eating to keep things cool right now? Jared, what things are you eating now, like in the summertime? Like snowballs. Every time I can get one, I'm gonna go grab one. But like in terms of food, what are you eating? What do you find yourself eating now these days?
More vegetables, fruits. Um, this is really it. I don't know. Everything else comes after, I suppose.
Mm.
That's what I'm trying to do now.
Oh, okay. I mean, in the summertime, I eat a lot in the summertime, but I eat a lot more stuff that has water in it,
Hmm.
except for like at lunch. Because by the time I've eaten something fairly light, like this morning I had 2 boiled eggs, 2 slices of toast, and some fruit.
Hmm.
By the time I get up the air, I'm ready to eat. But if I eat and have to go out and it's heavy, then I'm hot. I'm full, but I'm hot, and now I'm aggravated. That's not good for me. So, like, what for lunch, to keep in mind, like, of what's happening in the weather? What are your food choices right about now?
Given the weather, I don't know. Like the last thing I had was a watermelon.
Okay, yeah, yeah. No, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good.
It was a giant watermelon. So yeah.
I'm looking like to change up a little bit, and now also since I'm going to Atlanta, gotta go see what the fair is out there. Well, I'm probably gonna end up eating a lot of food that is New Orleans inspired,
Mhm.
as my aunt still lives in Atlanta, so I'm sure she's gonna cook while I'm out there. 1 to 2 days, she always does it. But I'm curious, like, what do you eat to satisfy yourself without getting too, like, if you sit down and eat a steak in the summertime, you got the meat sweats almost, because your body it's not cold enough to
Well, that's
process
I'm just
that,
not having that.
huh?
I'm just not having steak during the summer.
Because yeah, like some people have different things that they prefer to eat. Anita says fruits and veggies, red beans, gumbo, grilled chicken, fries, cooked in the air fryer. Okay, that's a good thing. We had some gazpacho at the Historic New Orleans Collection one time, and it was really good. But if you're not familiar with cold soups, it will definitely shock you because you're like, wait, what? But it's delicious, and it's a perfect thing when it's hot outside.
A cold soup?
Yes.
Okay. I,
Um.
I think I would still find myself having a warm soup. But
n- no, I'm telling you, you would eat it. It is delicious. It's really good. You would think that you wouldn't. Like pea soup is usually served cold. I don't want to eat that.
uh
But yeah, gazpacho. It's a
oh, see, never
tomato
had.
based. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, gazpacho. Yep, it's a chilled soup, and they have different things that are in it. It's from Spain. It has watermelon. One has watermelon. Another one has corn. Another one you can do with carrots. Another one you can do with tomatoes. So yeah, it's really tasty. Don't. This isn't like the oyster deal, because I'm still with you on that oyster situation. But you would think, if you were told it was cold, it would shock you.
Mhm.
But if you know it's cold, you know what to expect, and it's really good.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Sean said 2 boiled eggs and toast, the perfect breakfast. It is hormone management for me this at this point. I don't want to um have my blood sugar drop and then that changes me into a whole different person, especially if I'm trying to get it back up, or it just means I won't be on the air. Then otherwise, and if I eat too heavy, then I'm sleepy and sluggish. So that's the perfect breakfast for me. I like in during brunch, I'll eat a lot more stuff because this brunch I ate a lot, and yeah, it was delicious. I did a lot of grazing and walking around and eating. That was a good thing. But usually, first thing in the morning, just seeing a whole lot of food makes me tired. Just something to get me through. So my brain is working, and so I'm not angry with kids because when I used to teach the full day, y'all gotta be there early in the morning. Y'all are full of energy and noise. I am not a morning person, so that's why. Well, I didn't have you as a homeroom kid. Once I got them settled on not speaking words to me, perfect. Take about 2 weeks to get everybody and come in, have your breakfast, get your things, take out your homework. There's a thing for y'all to do. You don't have to talk to me until after announcements and morning prayer. Then we can get class started. Cause oh my God, that's just not my that's just I don't know. I never became a morning person. Even when I was doing the wake up show, that was an odd balance of time. Cause I'm a night person. Like soon as around like 8:30, 9 o'clock, it's like my batteries are fully on. I am alert. It doesn't matter if I've been up all day or not. I am like, okay, this is my time of the day. I'm a night owl, but that morning talking, get it, Miss Dupree. I gotta go to the bathroom, Miss Dupree. Somebody's touching me. Somebody took my pencil. God, no, not first thing in the morning. Definitely cannot do that at all. It is, yeah, my brain's not awake to hear all of that. Ask 3, then ask me. And if you're not barfing, you're not bleeding, and you haven't broken anything on your person or anything that belongs to me, please go sit down. Please and thank you. And this right here is letting me know I cannot be in the school all day again. I love teaching like this part of the day, but yeah, not that first thing in the morning. Like it's really loud. I'm imagining it now. It's a whole lot. Y'all, you listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4
Partly
p.m.
cloudy for much of the day, with a chance for half of us to see scattered showers and storms for the afternoon and the evening. Any of this rain could contain some heavy downpours with lots of lightning. Highs reach 90 to 92 degrees, feeling like the upper 90s to low 100s. Tonight, it's partly cloudy with lows 75 to 80. More scattered showers Tuesday with highs 90 to 95 degrees. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Reshar.
Late nights are made for chillin', and you can do just that every Sunday night at 10 p.m. as DJ Wick brings you The Love Zone. It's the perfect way to top off your weekend with your favorite old and new school ballads. So sit back, relax, and let DJ Wick take you to the Love Zone. on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
When it comes to family planning, should you go with a will or a trust?
A will is like leaving instructions to the court. It tells them who gets what, but your family still has to go through a succession, which can be costly and time-consuming.
A trust, on the other hand, avoids court altogether. So when the time comes, everything transfers smoothly to your loved ones.
It's a little more work up front, but way less hassle and expense later. Plan smart, save time, and take care of your family.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Extended through Labor Day, Louisiana residents get half off general admission to the National World War II Museum. Take advantage of 50% off and beat the summer heat at New Orleans' #1 attraction. Don't wait. Plan your visit at nationalworldwar2museum.org.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this Movie Monday, and we are gonna get ready to play a clip in a little bit. I see that some of you are talking about you don't like nighttime. Anita said, the only thing I like about night, it's quiet, no screaming grandsons, and I can be in my peace zone. And Sean says, nighttime here is really quiet, except if a freight train comes through here. And I love that sound. Okay. Hey, Martin Curley, how you doing this morning? No, I love late night. According to my mother, my because my dad worked at night, or he worked like the evening shift, I wouldn't, even when she was pregnant with me, I wouldn't go to sleep until my daddy got home. That tracks. But unless it's nighttime, I cannot get settled. Not from a kid and not as an adult. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be tasked with that. Now, if I'm tired, I'm just gonna plots and go to sleep. But I like nighttime. Nighttime is fun. And of course, again, today is Movie Monday. And I think we do have a clip that is ready to play. Of course, up for grabs is a gift box of chocolate covered popcorn from Mini Chocolates. And you listen to the movies, then you tell us where that clip was being played from. Then after you listen to maybe one or two, you determine the theme of today. So the first one is ready. And if you like to hear it, here it go.
My God. Let me have a mirror. Let me have a mirror. Give me a mirror. This is how I always look.
504-582-9422 is the number. If you think you know where that clip comes from, I know exactly. Sometimes I do not pay attention, but this one I do know. 504-582-9422. Anita, you said you drink coffee in the morning? I used to drink coffee. I don't drink coffee like that anymore. Because coffee kind of has an adverse effect, or it only lasts for a short amount of time. So it really doesn't do the job I need it to do. But yeah, so every now and then I'll get a cup of coffee, but as of late, that's not really my jam. I used to, let me see, when I was in undergrad, I used to drink coffee to stay up to study. And at the time it worked, but now that I've gotten older, surges of caffeine don't really perk me up. I think I've leveled out with it, unfortunately. 504-582-9422. Hello, Pam.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
All right. I think I'm wrong on this one. I'm gonna try. Was that the Meteor Man?
Was that Meteor Man? You are correct. You are correct. There you go.
All right, baby.
All righty. There you go.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. First movie has been answered correctly, so we are good on the very first movie. I think when we get the next one queued up, we'll play that for you. And of course, again, up for grabs are a gift box of mini chocolates, the chocolate white covered chocolate popcorn, delicious. You just don't know. The last time I ate it, I inhaled it, literally that. And Jared's going to get that queued up for us before this next break, so y'all can have a little bit of time to guess the movie. And here we go.
Call me crazy one more time.
Cuckoo.
504-582-9422. We're going to take a break. Where did that clip come from? And what's the theme for today? You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Chicago leaders are celebrating the reopening of the Austin Green Line station on the city's west side. Black Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Accessibility is a fundamental right, and it is our responsibility to ensure that every resident and visitor can move freely through our city.
The $21 million project modernizes the historic station with new ADA accessible features, including an elevator, escalator, and improved access to CTA rail service. Questions continue to surround the death of Black 18-year-old Nolan Wells in Mississippi. Attorneys say some of the friends who were with Wells on a July 4th boating trip are conducting their own review of what happened on Horn Island, while official autopsy and toxicology results remain pending. And Taylor Farms is recalling products containing jalapenos over concerns about possible salmonella contamination, with affected items including certain salsas and guacamole products. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. And on the other side of the glass is Jared. Mm, mm, mm. I went upstairs to get a snack with all intentions to buy something very fried, very salty, very unhealthy. and I thought about the fact that I have to wear a bathing suit in a few weeks, and decided against it. So Planners Peanuts it is. 504-582-9422. Hey Pam.
Hey, babe. I want to try to guess. Oh, I'm gonna try to guess the theme. Is it possibly black superheroes movie? I got it, Kimber.
Yes.
Did I hear? Yes, 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 yes.
All righty.
Oh goodness, that has made my day. I got a movie and I got the theme. Okay, I'm cool. I'm good.
All righty. Well,
Oh boy.
the delivery has not been made yet. It'll be here on tomorrow, but we won't be here. So Jared has your information.
Okay, baby. I can get it next week when we celebrate Graylin.
Now I wouldn't leave that for a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody might eat that.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll let me know when to come in?
Yes, he'll let you know.
All right, baby. I'll hold on.
All righty, hold on. Well, there's that. All right. Well, we're gonna still play another movie just because that's the game today. I think there's some things coming up that I need to let you guys know about. One of those things, I told you about the farmers market that's gonna be happening on I think every Saturday up to October maybe. And then I told you guys about the expungement. Trying to think what other stuff was on the list. Maybe I haven't gotten my download yet. However, one thing I do want to put out in the atmosphere, if you all remember Big Brothers Big Sisters of Louisiana, Julio Bermudez came on the show a few weeks ago. Since kids are going back to school, there are opportunities for adults to be a big to a little, which is to mentor and also help guide the path of our young people who are not in the opportunity of having those relationships. So, Son of a Saint is also an option. Then you have, let's see, Son of a Saint, the Silverback Society, the Power Girls, and many, many others. So, if there's a way that you can lend yourself for an hour a week, that would probably be an impact that would go beyond just the little amount of time you're spending with that person. And I know that everybody is on the scramble financially. We still have enough time to give back. This won't always be the case. So you got another movie queued up, Jared? We got a winner at the top of the hour. Yeah. But yeah.
You cannot talk. One more word, and I will feed you to my children. I'm kidding. We are vegetarians.
Oh goodness. I don't think I heard that one before. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. I think my brain is getting ready to take early vacation. Like my train leaves at 9 tomorrow, and I have to teach class today. Class starts at 1:20, from 1:20 to 2:35, and after that, class is done for the day. I don't teach on tomorrow, which is good. That's part of the reason why I'm traveling on tomorrow. But yeah, I think after that I'm not doing anything else today. What I would normally do on a Monday, I think all of those other windows and tabs, I'm gonna close them so I can really be ready to relax on tomorrow. Well, Pam is the winner of the Movie Monday popcorn pack, and next week is still up for grabs. Grilling. Well, I'll be back on next Monday. Grilling will be back on next week Tuesday. What y'all gonna do this week? What y'all got on y'all agenda? Did y'all make plans? Because we're never both not really here ever, except for like after a festival, like after Essence, and then after what was that West, not West, oh, West Bank Heritage Festival. We normally don't come in on a Monday after that, but other than that, we're never not here for this amount of time, and it's not even a holiday. What y'all thinking? 504-582-9422. Hey Pam.
Hey,
Hey.
was that Black Panther? Well, I'd be doggone. I might as well go home and just sit on the front porch and listen to the front porch. I'm loving this.
You
And there's no
pulled a hat
Trivia
trick.
Tuesday tomorrow. I'm telling you, no Trivia Tuesday tomorrow. I won, and I'm happy. And I'm happy to share with whoever wants some. I will share.
Yes, indeed. All right, Pam.
All right, baby.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye. Yeah, this was a really good, like, this is an easy category. Pam was on it today. I didn't pick up Black Panther from that. I don't remember a lot from Black Panther actually. I do remember watching the first and the second releases of it, but I don't remember Black Panther. I don't remember a lot of details from it. Like, it's very broad for me. I think I have had a trauma response to seeing Chadwick. I think I blocked it out. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Hey y'all. What are y'all up to? What are y'all doing on this movie Monday? And in addition to this movie Monday, what are y'all's plans for the rest of the week? We're gonna be gone Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We may be able to pop up for a little while and let you know what's going on in Atlanta, but we'll get an update and let you guys know how that's gonna work. Jared, did you want to go with us? Were you ever interested? Have you ever been a member of NABJ? No. Oh, no. Okay.
It was more around the time when I was here. Over there.
Oh, okay.
In the mass comm department.
Yeah, like I never.
Like a little short introductory.
And that was it.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I never. First of all, this was an industry that I was set to enter in the first place. Like I was an accountant for 8 years, and then I became a teacher. So I don't know. This would have never been even in my purview. I mean, obviously everybody has conventions, but there was no need for me to look into. That was just for the people who were on TV or on the radio. That was their thing. But speaking of people on TV, one of my favorite journalists, um, Arthel Neville, was at the brunch on Saturday, and it was so good to see her. She is like one of my superheroes. If y'all didn't know, Jazz used to tease me a lot um, when I would talk about hanging out with Arthel, and she's really such a cool and down to earth person, and gives very solid advice, and also, you know, just a cool person. And sometimes, people say don't meet your heroes, but she is definitely one that I met that I am very pleased to be in community with, because she was definitely somebody that I looked up to. I remember in when I was younger and being able to see her on ET, and yeah, that was pretty cool. Black girl from New Orleans, for sure. Oh, and Paul again. Pam won the popcorn pack for Movie Monday. I don't know if you saw that Cam picked hers up on Friday when they came in town. Yeah, from Minnie's Chocolates. That'll be here this afternoon for her to be able to get that. Let's see, Sean, what you talking about? He said, oh, you managed to drag yourself off the bed. Oh, have a good day. And yeah, have a good rest, Sean. Have a good rest. Oh, boy. So, Jared, what's on the agenda for the rest of the week? Do you have some exciting things happening on the shows? I mean, absent of us.
Say that one more time.
I said, what things do you have planned, like for the week? Like, absence of us, big things happening this week on the shows?
I'm waiting to find out.
Oh, okay. All right. So, we're all kind of in the same boat. Okay. I mean, that's an adventure. That's definitely an adventure. I'm curious. I hope that we'll be able to at least call in like one or two of the days. I mean, not for a whole 3 hours on the phone, but just to say, hey guys, we're okay. We may do a post or something to let everybody know how we're doing. Because who else is Will going? So, okay. So, Front Porch is.
Do I want to air out WBOK's? Okay.
No. Okay, so it's gonna be quite a bit of us who are gonna be out there. Okay. Good times. Good times. For sure. Yeah. Let's take this break. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Good Monday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. This morning, 2 more defendants in the stage wreck saga will stand trial. Disbarred lawyer Sean Alfredish and another man, Leon Parker, are accused of plotting to kill a federal witness in the case. It comes after lawyers Jason Giles and Vanessa Mata, Alfredish's fiancée, were convicted of staging wrecks and filing false insurance claims. Today, a class certification hearing as part of the ongoing litigation against Brad Pitt's Make It Right Foundation. Lawyers connected to the case say if the judge approves, the case can proceed as class action trial versus every homeowner's filing individual lawsuits. Brad Pitt's foundation built dozens of homes in New Orleans following Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Homeowners paid $150,000 for the properties, even though the construction costs were significantly higher. The homes were allegedly built with materials unsuitable for the area, leading to issues like rot, structural damage, and mold. And this morning, a man is recovering after being shot in New Orleans East. Police say a man was shot at least once near Papania Drive and Chef-Mentor Highway around 5:30 a.m. yesterday. He was taken to the hospital. No word yet on a motive for that shooting or if any arrests have been made so far. Call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111 if you have any information that can help police. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. And have a
Missed a show? Want to hear that guest everyone's talking about? WBOK is now streaming on all your favorite podcast apps. Just search WBOK Media, hit download, share with a friend, and don't forget to rate your favorite shows 5 stars. Because when our voices are heard, our impact grows.
I'm Angelica Harris, a proud New Orleans native and founder of Top Tutors for Us. In high school, I raised my ACT score from a 60 to a 32 and earned more than $1.5 million in scholarship offers. Now, our award-winning platform connects Black students with tutors who look like them, from leading universities like Xavier and Tulane. Your child can achieve that same success. Visit TopTutorsForUs.com and follow Top Tutors for Us on social media. Built for our students by us.
LifeCare provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, Call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana communities through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation, please visit us at www.jazzandheritage.org.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this Movie Monday. Y'all, I wanted to talk to y'all about something that I saw that I think it was WWL, no, WVUE. They posted a story about a flight being canceled when a young child refuses to put on a seat belt and was standing in the seat. Now, before I read this story, my first question wasn't nobody on that airplane to whip that kid to sleep? Because the flight didn't get postponed. The flight was canceled. That is insane. So, let's see. This was Porter Airlines flight from Victoria, British Columbia to Toronto was canceled after a young child stood in their seat and refused to wear a seatbelt, forcing the plane to return to the terminal and miss the airport's strict 12:30 a.m. runway curfew. Flight PD444 was taxiing toward the runway when crew members noticed a young child standing up and refusing to sit down or buckle their seatbelt. Failed attempts, both the accompanying parent and the flight attendants tried to unsuccessfully secure the child. How? Somebody help me understand this. The accompanying parent and the flight attendants were not able to subdue a kid. Oh boy. So, because an unsecured passenger violates safety laws, the captain turned the plane around to head back to the terminal. The flight was canceled because deplaning the passengers, pulling the family's luggage off the aircraft, and refiling the paperwork took a significant amount of time. By the time the plane was ready to head back out, it was past Victoria International's airport's 12:30 a.m. airfield curfew. Boy, if somebody had whipped the sleeves off this little boy. And then the flight was canceled for the night, leaving passengers stranded until a rescheduled flight departed the following afternoon. I'm telling you, I would have whipped the sleeves off that little boy. There is absolutely no way. Everybody trying to get home because of one little kid, and after somebody got to that little boy, what is wrong with these parents? And they didn't say like how old the child was, but like there's no mention of special needs or anything. But the flight was canceled, meaning whoever had a meeting the next morning could not get home or to whatever they needed. My goodness. Mark said, what happened to good old spankings? That child should have cried himself to sleep. That's what I'm saying. Like, the accompanying parent and the flight attendants couldn't get that little boy or girl to sit down. Y'all tripping. No, Paul, we're not gonna Benadryl the kids. There's a such thing as Benadryl poisoning. I know that used to work. I know people used to put rum on babies' gums. We don't do that either because that creates alcoholism. We're not drugging the babies, but I'm telling you, I would have snatched that baby's soul. Cause what are we doing? Everybody on that flight who had a ticket, their flight got canceled. Oh no, no, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And what were their parents doing that y'all could not subdue a child? And why they didn't just put them off the flight? Because that is what, yes, not even a tapping, Jackie Wilmore. I would have, I'm telling you, slapped the sleeves off that kid. I mean, good Lord. And I just know somebody or somebody's. I don't know if those people were refunded, but there was no flights or wherever they needed to be that late at night. They were not getting, and if they had somewhere to be in the morning, I'm sure it was a significant delay because they couldn't leave the next afternoon. Yes, Mark. Once the plane landed, someone should have spanked the parents. Yes. Yes. Like, I don't believe in a soft parenting mess. I think it's silly, right? I do believe in fair and firm parenting. You got to tell kids no, and kids have to be okay with understanding no. And if they don't understand no, then there's a consequence to be served. And I don't necessarily think the consequence has to be physical all the time. But they need to know a consequence is coming to temper themselves on, like, is it worth it for them to violate what was going on? And just sheer refusal? What? What are we doing here? And why is the child being permitted to delay everybody and hold up everybody else's life? Like, I definitely do take issue with parents who ignore bad behavior of their kids. And to some degree, no, it's not our business or our place to discipline other people's kids. But if we to the point that my whole life is interrupted, not an inconvenience in a restaurant, not an inconvenience because while I'm in the grocery store, I gotta hear a baby crying. But that I've had to like make an entire interruption to my life. Oh yeah. Parents, this is where, the lesson that you refuse to show your kids is probably the time for you to learn it. Telling kids no is fine, and requiring that kids follow through is a normal way of teaching human children, or just in general people, that they should have boundaries, and others people's boundaries should be respected as well. But ugh, you listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4
Partly
p.m.
cloudy for much of the day, with a chance for half of us to see scattered showers and storms for the afternoon and the evening. Any of this rain could contain some heavy downpours with lots of lightning. Highs reach 90 to 92 degrees, feeling like the upper 90s to low 100s. Tonight it's partly cloudy with lows 75 to 80. More scattered showers Tuesday with highs 90 to 95 degrees. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Reshar.
It's off the top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
In nearly 50 years of covering Louisiana's justice system, I have never witnessed the indictment of a sitting state attorney general by an Orleans Parish grand jury or by a grand jury in any other Louisiana parish. That was big news. Then came even bigger news. All of the charges were dropped by the special prosecutor assigned to oversee the case. Former Judge Lori White, the special prosecutor, says she dropped the indictment against State Attorney General Liz Murrill because New Orleans Mayor Helena Moreno and other city officials urged her to do so to ease tensions between the city and state. The mayor offered a peace sign asking Governor Jeff Landry to meet so they could resolve their differences. Landry said no, not until the city gets things in order. Requesting that the AG charges be dropped was another peace sign. Landry still said no, thank you. Landry and Murrill have no interest in being friends with New Orleans leaders. I understand not wanting to be friends with people who you think want you to be put behind bars for 80 years. The circumstances and the players are different, but what we have here is the latest chapter in a long history of the bruising political wars between the state and the city. It's not good for the city or the state. Who knows how this latest drama will play out? What matters is whether this legal grudge match helps citizens who want leaders who will improve their quality of life. Now, this unfortunate drama is damaging our state, our city, our judiciary, and our chances for more economic development. It boils down to this. It's a cartoon with characters bashing each other, and it's not funny. We deserve better. This is Norman Robinson, Off the Top.
Hey everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks
And Kimber White Dupree
from the Front Porch.
Some combos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to the front porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to the Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
New Orleans is built to host, and at the New Orleans Ernest and Memorial Convention Center, it is where big ideas, major events, and careers come together under one roof. As the 6th largest convention center in the country with a team recognized as a national top workplace, we are proud to power the events that keep our city moving forward. Our staff of more than 450 brings nearly 3,900 years of combined experience, an average of almost 9 years each. If you're looking for a robust benefits package, career stability, and opportunity, visit mccno.com to explore open positions today.
Climate Hope NOLA presents this month's climate keyword, adaptation. Climate adaptation means preparing our communities for stronger storms, hotter days, flooding, and rising water. That means planting trees, restoring wetlands, protecting homes, and helping families recover stronger after disasters. In New Orleans, resilience is part of who we are and how we survive. Learn more, stay informed, and take action with Climate Hope NOLA. Visit Team Hope NOLA on Instagram to learn more.
What if you could pull up a chair at the same table as your doctors? Join me, Kimber White Dupree, as I welcome board-certified physicians, Dr. Princess Dinner and Dr. Darlonda Reno Harris. For Table Rounds, we're bringing those meaningful medical conversations out of the hospital and into our community. Health topics that matter most, from the health disparities and menopause to mental health and much more. Table Rounds with Dr. Princess Dinner and Dr. Darlonda Reno Harris. Every 4th Monday at 10 a.m. on the Front Porch, because better conversations lead to better health.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the front porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. That was the late, magnificent Phyllis Hyman. Boy, I remember when they announced that she had passed. That broke my heart for real. Such a talent. 45 years old. Um, such a such a great loss. Such a great loss. But love that her music is still here with us. Some of us even haunting us. But by God. Um, hey Chuck Hunt, how you doing? Yeah, we talked about this whole plane situation where these parents, the accompanying parent, along with the flight attendants, could not subdue this child. They have not shown any pictures or anything or given any age, but that was completely insane. I am really just shocked that that nobody did anything to get this kid. Like, too bad. And I'm not advocating for beating kids, but this kid is not, or if the kid was special needs, I could see there being some difficulty. But even with those with kids who have special needs, there are ways that you can uh, get them to settle. Might have been a Highland flight, but that we'd have been on that flight. But the fact that these people's lives had to be derailed was pretty crazy. Have you ever been on a plane with a screaming baby? Yeah, like we only flew with CJ and Mari maybe a handful of times when they were like little. Like CJ, he was still an infant the first flight, so with the bottle feeding, he didn't get the pressure. We didn't have him. He wasn't crying like that. But like around 18 months, they kind of don't want to sit still, and it's a flight, so if they're not tired, they're gonna be it's gonna be an uncomfortable flight. But that the entire flight was entirely done away with because of the right combination of events. They couldn't violate the goal of no working or flying after a certain time. I think it's 12:30 midnight, and then they had to wait till the next afternoon. Like that. That really, for working adults, is that's like altering a whole lot of stuff for you. It seems like we do more and more things compounded. Like we don't just have one project in the work. So if all of those stars or the balls in the air don't keep on their path, then you start missing deadlines and missing meetings and yeah, again, somebody should have whipped the sleeves off that little baby, or at least, and not drug him, but definitely how was that not taken care of? That was completely unfair, and I'm sorry would not work for me. I'm gonna need to get more than I'm sorry, because now my entire day, whatever my morning was supposed to look like, it's not going to look that way. Do we have any of our listeners who have elementary school or middle school age kids that are going back to school this week? Have y'all gotten their school item list completed? And I know we talked about education, or the list for school supplies. I know we had a lot of people that were complaining about the cost for stuff, but again, we got to get the people in office to make decisions that are going to keep from bleeding our pockets and giving money to people who have money and will never, or seems to never, get enough. Stuff is high, and all of this was all about the eggs. Eggs were too high. Now gas is too high. Pretty soon, with these data centers that are coming up, we're gonna start seeing the decline around us because of all the resources that are happening, and we in trouble, y'all. I don't know who needed to be activated. But hopefully, those of you who couldn't figure out which direction to go because both parties were bad, I don't know that we had this on us when the last couple people that were in and give us a viable candidate to run independently. Yeah, all for it. But in the meantime, will we be here? Would things be this crazy had you voted a different way? And don't seem like the stimulus is coming, y'all. For those of you all who were waiting on this, and for those who thought you were electing a good businessman, this may be good business for people who have wealth or have a lot of wealth, but this don't seem to be a good business plan for us. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. Is what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4
Good
p.m.
Monday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. This morning, 2 more defendants in the stage wreck saga will stand trial. Disbarred lawyer Sean Alfredish and another man, Leon Parker, are accused of plotting to kill a federal witness in the case. It comes after lawyers Jason Giles and Vanessa Mata, Alfredish's fiancée, were convicted of staging wrecks and filing false insurance claims. Today, a class certification hearing as part of the ongoing litigation against Brad Pitt's Make It Right Foundation. Lawyers connected to the case say if the judge approves, the case can proceed as class action trial versus every homeowners filing individual lawsuits. Brad Pitt's foundation built dozens of homes in New Orleans following Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Homeowners paid $150,000 for the properties, even though the construction costs were significantly higher. The homes were allegedly built with materials unsuitable for the area, leading to issues like rot, structural damage, and mold. And this morning, a man is recovering after being shot in New Orleans East. Police say a man was shot at least once near Papania Drive and Chef Mentor Highway around 5:30 a.m. yesterday. He was taken to the hospital. No word yet on a motive for that shooting or if any arrests have been made so far. Call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111 if you have any information that can help police. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. And have a great day.
To a darkened, sinful world comes redemption. Oh, what a gift of salvation. When Jesus returns, will he find faithers on earth? For the answer to this mind-boggling question, tune in to FIJTC, Faithers in the Jesus Christ, every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. on WBOK. Follow us on Facebook at FIJTC Write-Ups and on Instagram at FIJTC 420s.
Hi, I'm Leo Jackson, host of Sunday Gospel here every Sunday morning, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. and 12 o'clock till 2 p.m. You don't want to miss this move of God. It happens only on WBOK. You listen to all day long.
Trying to grow your business or increase traffic to your location? We can help. WBOK 1230 AM has a number of solutions that will meet your individual needs. Give one of our consultants a call today at 504-582-9420 or email us at info@wbok1230.com. And remember, an investment with WBOK is an investment in our community. Call today.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. And on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is still moving Monday, even though we have had a winner. And I think we're going to have a clip queued up in a few minutes for you all to call in and tell us where that clip has come from. This little time went by so fast. I feel like it was in the middle and then now we're in the end. What was I doing? My goodness. Yeah. We are looking forward to sharing with you guys how our trip is going over the next few days and to tell you about some of the things and some of the people we have met and learned about as we will be in the city of Atlanta. I'm definitely going to see some family along with one of my former students. I am so excited to go and see him. He is going to be so surprised. And yeah, just get back into the city. I used to run in Atlanta, like good times. The 90s, what was that? The Underground used to be a mall. I don't think they have that. I don't think the Underground is still what it was because it was like an underground shopping area and hangout like a mall, but not a big mall. I don't know if a lot of those things are open anymore, but I'm curious to see what Atlanta looks like. Because again, once my cousin moved here from Macon, there was really no big reason for me to go there anymore. We only used to go to spend like holiday times out with Alicia and Nikki, but since Nikki's here, I have not seen it in some time. But I hear some of the places my cousin and I used to hang in are still open, and we'll definitely be taking a trip through some of those places that we have some storied nights from. I'm looking more and more uh, forward to the place. So there was a club called the Marquette. The Marquette has got to be at least 40 years old. I don't think it's in the same building it was in because the original one was 3 different stories and every different floor had different music. He said it's not like that anymore, but I'm looking forward to see what's there. Like I don't know if you remember. You're old enough to remember Comic View. Yeah, it was a comedy show on BET. So like when they used to record those shows, you could go into the places. They would have live audiences. So I know that one of my friends and I both got chosen to sit toward the front to see the show. And like they had Comic View here for a little while, but maybe it was before Katrina. I don't know. After a while, I just stopped watching it. But yeah, that was around the time that I was in Georgia a lot. And we had a time. So now, again, my cousin and I are both, he just turned 49 last week. So now we're both almost 50, getting ready to go in them streets now as fully grown adults with more resources than we did at the time. And that's going to be fun. So we got that next clip queued up. All right, y'all. Here's the next clip.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order, please?
504-582-9422 is the number. That I remember that one. That's hilarious. So what you gonna do without us, Jared? You gonna miss us? Wick's not gonna miss us. He's probably gonna miss picking with me and say you're not gonna miss us. We're gonna be gone next week. Thank you. It was in the production room. Nobody used it, did they? You are gross. My goodness gracious. I am looking forward to a change of scenery. I'm looking forward to being able to sit in one space and do nothing. Like just sit. I'm gonna watch some television because I downloaded some movies onto my iPad and yeah, nod off. That's my biggest accomplishment to be still because I do a lot in a day and I it's all me powering it. I don't want to do any of that. I just want somebody to drive and I just idly wander and look, maybe even count horses as you know how kids count the cars and stuff. Maybe count horses and cows on the way. Cause my goodness, I never get to just chill and sit down. Well, guys, you're gonna be hearing a little bit more about our exploits. I guess starting maybe tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Who knows? But I'm gonna get out of here a few minutes early. And on that, y'all, you've been listening to the Front Porch here on WBOK. Remember to practice random acts of kindness and do something nice for somebody else because it's a nice thing to do. Remember to take care of yourselves and each other. And y'all, we're going to catch y'all on the flip. Bye.